Welcome. It is I, Rasputin the Resplendent. Are we ready for... Oh, human. Am I making you itch already? Oh dear, oh dear. Greetings, Sarah. You're not going to work that clippy nonsense on me. Thank you very much. Human has done her damage. I'm not getting involved. For once, none of this is my fault. In fact, on the Twitch highlights tomorrow, you will find it. You will find it mentioned very discreetly because I think we're all deeply damaged. I mean, we were before the human mentioned Clippy, but anyway. Greetings, Somdra. Hello, Apple user. Hello, Shane. Hello, Sock Monkey. Somdra, thank you on behalf of the human. Yes, the human has a birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Sock Monkey, you've missed me. I can't say I've missed any of you. I've been busy with my nuggy. What can I say? We've been reunited. The basement has been very full. Very full. Greetings, Ruth. Apple user, thank you on behalf of the human. Thank you. So there we go. I must admit, I'm not sure any of you have really missed me that much. Somebody, you have your bestie. Apple user, you've got a very strange thing going on with Corey. I mean, I'm not going to judge. I won't kink shame. Ruth, thank you very much from the human. Hola, Emma. And thank you again for the human, Emma. Shane, how old is the human going to be? Oh, go on, Shane. Go on. 21 again. Greetings, Paula. Thank you, Zara. Thank you. Sock Monkey, you miss your nuggies. I miss my nuggies. We all miss nuggies. Emma, it's only a flying visit. You're out for a late lunch. Is it mostly liquid? I think if it's a late lunch, then it always makes me think it's going to be boozy. Or maybe that's just my impression of you, Emma. What can I say? Sandra, you think Apple user wants to be a throuple with Tipo and Corey? I must admit, of all the places in the galaxy, I would not want to be between the two of them. Emerald is boozy, excellent. Human doesn't look a day over 250. Well, to be honest, Apple user, she kind of feels it. I don't know if human hasn't been getting enough vitamins, but she definitely feels a bit fucking ancient this week. Ruth, you missed TikTok. I know, but we're not going back. YouTube is okay. It's nice to be able to say what you want, without being penalised or risking a ban or whatever, which it feels like we are on YouTube. And I must admit, we are all very much enjoying Twitch. Hello, Shah. Please say hi back. Hi, Shah. Yeah, we all know when Apple user's birthday is. Yeah. Yeah, everybody, don't forget to sort out your messages, because I don't think the human did that. Human always switches the messages on and off, and she didn't that time. So well done for reminding us, Sarah. Hello, Miss Susie. Thank you very much from the human. Justified and ancient? No, Emma, just ancient. Shane, you see your nuggy on Friday? How revolting. Who sings the human happy birthday? Happy birthday to you, you live in a zoo, you look like a monkey, and you smell like one too. about that? I know that is so childish, but hey, that just about does it, right? No zoo yet. Greetings, Chloe. It's offensive to space monkeys. I tell you what, I'm offensive to space monkeys. That's my life. I could say the same about you. I could say the same about human what? There we go. I don't know. So everybody, what a fun week we've had of lives this week. And if you haven't hit like yet, you really should, everybody. I'll wait. Chloe, I won as favourite member alongside the mods. Yeah, I mean, I know I always say it's not a democracy, but if I'm honest, Chloe, I don't think that was a democracy. I'm just saying. Afterwards, the very mature comment. Oh, I see. Yes, human is. And she loves it. Somebody can't remember the last time you saw me. I can't remember the last time you saw me. It's been all Kore, hasn't it? And I'll be honest, I think you've been enjoying it, if I'm honest. I'm being really honest, aren't I, today? Miss Susie, you must join us. It's only Twitch, Miss Susie. Well, actually, I say that, or Discord, if you want random weird chat. Discord is just like a beautiful group chat. And Twitch is where we're live, and it's fun. How was the puppy, Zara? Everyone got confused with that, didn't they? Farewell, Emma. Have a wonderful time. Have a drink or 10 for us, won't you? Get pished. It doesn't work when I say it, does it? Yeah, Kore has been taken over. Sandra, she does have a lot of catching up to do. Yeah. Archie, what the fuck did you just tune into? Only the greatest thing in the galaxy. Oh, what happened to Patreon, Miss Susie? Oh, yeah, there is still Patreon as well. Okay, hush. Hush my floofy little mouth, Miss Susie. Yeah, Miss Susie, there's a lot of other stuff going on, isn't there? Wow, human, it's a good job I don't do our PR, isn't it? So, yes, we do have... we do have Twitch, Patreon, Discord, and here. Yeah. Yeah, that. Is the human taking the whole week off? She's taking a big old chunk of it off. Paula, we will be back. So we will be live on Twitch on Friday, and we will be back here next Sunday for Guess the Tune with their corpse, the snack, the legend, Dead Carl. So yeah, be ready for that. But the human will basically be sleeping all the time in between about that. Yeah. Let's confuse things and go live on Facebook. Miss Susie, you thought Kore had got us kicked off already? No, we're just permanently confused. The human isn't allowed days off. I think she really does need them. It's frankly, everybody, it'll be a miracle if everything that she's just scheduled for the next week actually comes off. So, highlights for while the human is going to have a break. We have, of course, got the next instalment of our long video tomorrow. And Kore and Tipo are doing another Am I the Arsehole on Wednesday. And you will find a long version and you'll find a short So yes, Apple user, one of the ones that you suggested to us ages and ages and ages and ages and ages ago. Yeah. If she uploads the right one, oh, Sondra, you have no idea. You really have no idea how much the human is struggling. So, Miss Susie, for videos, the most complete place to look is YouTube. And if, to be fair, if you see videos anywhere else, they sort of direct you to the right place. Yeah. Archer, adult comedy, yes, because we say fuck. So, Paula, Apple users' choices have been fire so far. I know. And I know. And how unlikely it is that we'd be saying that. Miss Susie, they're videos. You will find videos on YouTube. The Am I the Arsehole videos. And there's actually quite a playlist now to catch up on. So, Miss Susie, you keep missing the train because you're on the wrong platform. I see. So, yes, just to be clear, if you want to see our videos, of which there are absolutely fucking billions, excellent, Archer. Welcome to becoming one of us. One of us. One of us. Yeah, if in doubt, just look on YouTube for all the latest videos. And as far as lives go, I do actually post videos telling you when I'm live. And that's either on Twitch or YouTube, so yeah. Yeah. Abrius, you're gonna grill Paula about the mashed potatoes. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. Archie, you're already in Crazy Town. Next up, Chaos Central. Miss Susie, you saw us playing Sims. We've been playing a bit of Tomb Raider lately, or the human has badly. Yeah. Paula, you went back to see my what? I think only Nuggy's seen that. Oh, Apple user, let me stop you right there. When in doubt, ask Paula. That can come back to bite you on the arse, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, Paula gives exceptional advice. Truly, a level of wisdom that doesn't belong on this planet. But the flip side of that is that she is also chaos incarnate. So yeah. Shane, you want to be mayor of Crazy Town? You're gonna argue over that amongst yourselves. Greetings, casual animator. Welcome back. So if whatever we were talking about, I've forgotten already. I presume it wasn't important. Was I just plugging our videos? Miss Susie, you're not getting. Miss Susie, you told Mike what? Oh, Miss Susie, I think that's all the more reason why he should bring you tea and croissant. Just saying. Honestly. Stop everything, Mike problems. I know, who knew? You know what, Paula? I think Miss Susie is just saying that there's problems because because we're all starting to get too jealous. So I think Miss Susie is just trying to make out that there's trouble in paradise so we all feel a bit better. Casual animated scream, just slightly less than that, and you'll be fine. Angry shopping is never a good idea, Miss Susie, because fuck knows what you come back with. Yeah, Zara. Yeah, Paula. Zara didn't type out the wrong person. Orange Diamond, if I look like your little foo-foo, then frankly, you need to get some sort of yeast infection checked out. That can't be nice. You got a fungus, bit of mould, maybe? Miss Susie, you forgot the croissants! Ah! Oh, Miss Susie, I'm afraid you brought it upon yourself. Paula, you were afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, Paula. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Oh, Zara, don't start that. Sondra, is Mike a good boy, though? This is going to be a real test, isn't it? Is Mike going to be a good boy? We don't know. See, Miss Susie, that's what angry shopping gets you. Lots of chocolate and wine and energy drinks, but no croissants. Can we call Mike bad today? Mike might like that too much. Paula, Mike might like that even more. Who's a bad boy then? I think I'm making this worse, if I'm honest. Anyway, definitely making it worse. Excellent. You don't come here for me to make things better. This isn't the place for all softy lovely, for compliments and happiness. You're here for weirdness. I'm here for weirdness. Rod, you're having fun. Excellent. Orange Diamond, I'm not going to tell you you've been a bad boy if you want it. Oh, no. You have to work for it. Everyone has to work for it. These things don't come for free, you know. Apple user, we're not going down the country shipping rabbit hole. No one mentioned Clippy. No one mentioned Clippy. Chloe, you're here because of Stockholm Syndrome. I'll take it, frankly. Some people call it a fandom. Some people call it mental imprisonment. You call it Stockholm Syndrome? I'm fine. Greetings, Mutu. You're still here hoping for escape rooms? I think that is the absolute definition of hope. To be honest, Mutu. Paula, you take bribes on behalf... Whoa. I'm pretty sure the human would take bribes on behalf of the human. Oh, Sondra, you wanted to mess with me Twitch styly. I know. In that sense, Twitch is more fun than this. But on the other hand, I am overjoyed that I'm not going to get a cursing ban or anything like that. Mike was an over-criticising arsehole yesterday, Miss Susie. Oh dear, Miss Susie. See, I do have a theory that some of the males of your species do stop maturing and start going backwards, I'm afraid. Further scientific study, well, no, it's completely unnecessary. I ain't doing that. But that's my theory, Miss Susie. This carries it out. Nobody said Clippy. Nobody said Clippy. So yes, anyway, just so we're clear, although escape rooms have not been permanently shelved, nothing's happening in that respect anytime soon. The human, I don't know if you've noticed, but our video schedule and our live schedule is completely unrecognisable to a few months ago, and human is still getting over that. So yeah, let's not give her any more work. Besides which, escape rooms as they were, I think they had their day. Like, if my attention span doesn't last to the end, I'm damn sure yours doesn't. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Miss Susie, that's unforgivable, to make a list and then ignore it. Apple users, some fail to mature, full stop. Paul, the YouTube app is a bit annoying. Like, yeah, I mean, it's great and everything that we're meeting new people, which stopped happening on TikTok. But it doesn't have the features, does it? Does it? See, Chloe, you say they got a bit boring, but you were the only one that ever did the puzzles anyway. So, you know. Anyway, besides which, I am Rasputin the Resplendent, and your opinions are completely superfluous. I don't care what your opinions are on escape rooms, they're not coming back. Paula, you've been reading Clippy Fic. We need Clippy stories on Sundays. We really don't. We really don't. You can never go back, though, you know. Human, I think that's the really important thing. You planted... It was your turn to plant a seed, wasn't it? And you can never go back from that. Zara, everything has to be earned. Everything. Miss Susie, that's quite the huff. That's one hell of a huff when you start redecorating. That's epic. Paula, Clippy and Jenny. Oh, I would have said if Clippy's got to go with anybody, it's got to be DC. Clippy and little Carlito, hasn't it? Honestly. Sondra, you're channeling Human Brother. Yes, on update, Human Brother has still done absolutely fucking nothing with the information that he missed Human Mother and Father's anniversary. Just so you know, he's still being useless. I presume he might ask again next time he wants something. Is that mean or is that honest? I think that whole episode has taught you that you are way too optimistic about people and their intentions. Yeah. Is he going to get Human anything for her birthday, is your question, Apple user. Well, he's never forgotten before. Human was kind of vaguely expecting that while we're live, she'll hear the door go, and they will have popped round while we're live to see her. Greetings, Potatoish. Hello. Is it new for human brother? Forgetting things? No. Doing stuff to sweeten it when he wants to ask a favour? No. The classic one that he always did was when he wanted human to do something. He wouldn't ask human, he would ask human mother. Because he knew that human wouldn't say no that way. Or he'd say, oh, it's not for me, it's for the kids, you know. So yeah, that. Orange diamond, human males never have to remember. Well, see, this is the thing. Not remembering is fine. Making it the human's fault that you've forgotten? No, then you have to immediately, fuck off. That's more the issue. You know, phones have calendars on. Mark it on the calendar. Same day every year. Shane, thank fuck you're an only child. I know, families are so fucking weird, aren't they? Siblings are a mess. To be fair, Mutu, I think if he did pop round while we were live, I think it would be just because he'd forgotten we'll be live. I mean, how many years have we been going live on a Sunday afternoon? Hard to keep track of. Hello, Bjorn the Cynic. Hello, Mr. Puzzled Man. They've probably all been and gone, but hello anyway. Everyone's shouting at you to drink. Human. Chloe and Zara are ganging up on you. Greetings, Cluna! Greetings, Cluna. Human, will you please just drink? I can't hear anything because Zara's shouting so fucking loud. Okay, human's gonna drink. Okay, Sandra, human's gonna drink. Okay. Can't be responsible for the glugging sounds, though. There we go. Human has sipped. You're welcome, Zara. It's like saying you're welcome to your captor, isn't it? I don't negotiate with terrorists, Zara. Is human hot? Orange Diamond, human is of an age where she's almost permanently hot, to be honest. And if that's not the sort of hot you meant, I think that's enough information. What proof? Sadly, Mutu, it is only squish. Only squish. Only squish. It would be very odd to try and negotiate with oneself, Apple user. Very odd. Very odd. Anyway, in other news, in other human family news, do we want other human family news of other human family members? Squish, but instead of water, it's gin. Well, that sounds divine, Chloe. But human hasn't done that. Yes, okay. Has human father done something? Human father is currently on a cruise. So human father isn't here. So he's missing the human's birthday entirely. Now you may remember that the last time he went on a cruise, he forgot his phone. No, Sandra, no. How many cruises can human father go on? Well, at least one more, fucking apparently. So he rings human mother up yesterday. Bear in mind, human packed for him. Human was like, you lay everything out and I'll pack it. I'm not going to comment on what you've got, what you've laid out there, whether I think it's enough, not enough, too much of one thing, not enough of something else. Lay it out and I pack it. Yes, it's human father and human aunt, Miss Susie, because they are both pissheads. Which is a bit rich, human, really. You'd fit right in. So he rings up Human Mother yesterday and says, where are my socks? And Human hears this conversation thinking he's got loads of socks. Loads of socks. But apparently they're not the right socks. They're all they're all trainer socks, and he wants like a longer sock. And Human Mother is like, well, you should have fucking packed some then, shouldn't you? Apple user, yes. In many ways, the apple did fall right next to the tree. So yeah, who knows what Human Father thought Human Mother was going to do about it? Miles away with the wrong socks. So yeah. As sanitary should have lots of stockings, yes, I know. And since we've been live, there has been a message from the group chat that they've been posting in that implies something has gone a little bit wrong. So I don't know what has gone wrong. Chloe, you weren't far off asking about underwear. He did once go on a holiday just within the UK with Human Mother for a week, and he did only take like 2 pairs of pants. They had to buy some. It was oh, I mean, Human, I'm not sure it's funny anymore. It's just exhausting. Paula, I believe that if you had an emergency, there's a shop where you could find these things, but I don't know. This is Human Father. I mean, I'm not even sure he was sober. Human spoke to him briefly before this live because they won't be able to speak tomorrow, and he just sounded out of it. Human is like, is it time for a nap or what? And and I think that cruises do something weird to him. I don't think it's possible for him to chill out anymore, but he seems to. And he just sounded slightly stoned. It's really weird. I know, Chloe, right? Right? There's something about packing for a holiday that makes you go, well, I don't usually shit myself twice a day, but I'm going to pack as if I suddenly will. It is like fishing. It is like fishing, but bigger. So Human left him sounding completely out of it, very, very happy that he's about to sit in the sun right next to a bar and probably have a little nap. So there we go. I don't know what this was. It sounds as if maybe Human Aunt has forgotten something or broken something. So we'll see. Or Miss Susie update. Kettle is being filled. No words exchanged yet. Bum 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 bum. Mike's doing something. Is it sad that this is quite exciting for us, Miss Susie? Like obviously, we're all hoping that Mike is going to pull through. Or a polity, perhaps, Miss Susie. Sandra, you have faith, do you? Nap in the sun, Zara. I know. Fortunately, Human Aunt is quite sensible about these things and will make sure he's got sun cream on and a hat. Yeah. To be honest, Sandra, I think we've all got faith in Mike. Will he make himself a coffee and fuck off back to his computer? I don't know, Miss Susie. Surely he knows he's going to be judged by an intergalactic audience if he doesn't bring you your tea. Am I a furry? No, I am a space worm. who blew up my own planet, and I'm currently on the run on planet Earth. Is human aunt older or younger? Younger, but equally hopeless. Like, seriously, the human has a glimpse of herself in 20 years' time with human aunt. Sandra, if Mike doesn't pull through, we ride at dawn. Paul, do you think we should all pause and judge Mike? I know. I suddenly feel bad for Mike. Actually, no, I don't feel bad for Mike. He can save this. He can salvage it. We're a weird bunch, aren't we? We've become so invested in each other. Miss Susie, you're holding judgment. Okay. We won't. We'll let you know exactly what we think. Paula, you were going to suggest a bit of unlicensed relationship therapy, but judging is more fun. I know, right? Come on, Mike, I believe in you. And heaven help you if you waste that faith. Zara, you're still not happy with the human. You're not happy with the human because she caved and messaged her brother. Yeah, human's not really happy about that either. If she's honest, Zara, she hasn't reflected on that with any satisfaction. Anyway, we're just eager for the next mic update. Yeah. Miss Susie, does that make him real now? I don't know, Miss Susie. This could be the most elaborate yarn you've ever... what's the word? Spun. That's it. This... yeah. I mean, even if Mike isn't real, I'm fully invested now, Miss Susie. You're obviously very good at your storytelling. Does Human remember which Reddit story is the one that's posted on Wednesday? The one about the pet murder bug? That one. Yeah. There will be judgment. It is quite a good one. Tipo and Kure had much to say. So you'll find that out on Wednesday. Yeah. And then eventually, Apple user, we will be working through, because you gave us some really good ones, we will be working through all of those. Now that we have enough to do it every week. Yeah. The one with the dad and the book. I think that's going to be a few weeks away. Just because that's quite a long one. We had an awful lot to digest with that story, didn't we? Oh, greetings, Grace. Welcome. While we wait, sorry, you mean while we wait for a mic update? Or a mupdate? Plans for the rest of the week. Nuggy and I are going to fuck. Oh, you mean human? Sleep. Seriously, human. Human is a little bit worried that tomorrow she's not even going to have the energy for a blanket fort. She's going to crawl out of bed at midday, start on the gin, and then crawl back into bed again. Oh, Apple user, you're in exam season. Well, I promise you, Apple user, that for the next month, there will be one every Wednesday. So yeah, look forward to it. I think there's 3 over the next 4 weeks. There's 3 that you suggested and 1 that Sondra suggested, I think. And then after that, it'll be the book one, if that rings a bell. Chloe, human doesn't need the sleep. The delirium is entertaining. Yeah, Zara, make the blanket fort. I know. Miss Susie, you still hear clattering? There's clattering, but no words exchanged. Clattering. Study leave starts next week. Well, honestly, Apple user, I'm sure you'll be fine with exams. Fun fact, Human took her exams at that age way too seriously, genuinely so anxious that she made herself physically sick every Sunday evening in anticipation of school on Monday. And then finally, after it happened for about 3 or 4 weeks, everyone was like, oh, like that's why it always happens at the same time. So yeah, I feel your pain, Apple user, but don't do that. Chill. Like the live people. You like the live people? I don't know, we like DC. We like the dead people too, don't we? I think this is the funny thing. Like, when you are the age the human is now, she's genuinely like, why did I expend so much energy on that? But I mean, when you're that age, you don't know what angle your life is going to take. What angle? Route is probably a better word. If your life's going in angles, then you've probably just hurt your back. The half painted hall hasn't been mentioned yet, Miss Susie. Still waiting for tea. Yeah. Apple user, right now your main concern is your video game obsession. I mean, as it should be. Right? I think the difference is when the human was younger, it was like, oh, if you do really well in your exams, that'll set you up. Newsflash, it doesn't set you up for anything, okay? Just so you know. So there we are. Everything is made up. Your profits is led by a guy who had 2 months of college. Well, I'm sure I could teach a lot, Paula. Oh, Miss Susie, there's words. Apple user, screw your future and life choices. You're going to fuck the embodiment of strife and chaos? Surely you're too ace for that. Oh, Miss Susie, are you watching Raz? Yes. Yes, Mike. Yes, Miss Susie is watching me. And you know what? What we've all noticed, there's no tea yet, Mike. Anyway, sorry if anyone had their sound turned up a bit. And we've suddenly just shouted, Keeps updated, Miss Susie, keeps updated. And don't forget the croissant. Also, all the characters in the game were hot as fuck. Okay, I get it. The fictional characters are where it's at. That's fine. Oh, Apple, you're only saying about your poor ears because I said it, honestly. Yeah, Mike, milk 2 sugars for Grace, please, thank you. Bacon butty for Paula, thank you. Miss Susie, you've got tea plonked down on the coffee table in front of you in a cup that really looks 50 years to look this good. Well, I'm gonna say, Miss Susie, I'm gonna say that I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna say, well done, Mike. Well done. Are you ready? Good boy, Mike. Good boy. We feared the worst. Black coffee for MJ. I'll have a G&T. Oh, who mentioned Savaloys? Savaloys, the new paper clips. Don't mention Clippy. We all had faith in Mike. Do you know, I honestly, I am a little concerned at what it would have done to us all if the cup of tea hadn't appeared, you know? If our faith in Mike had been destroyed, what's the point of going on? Technically, Paula, I think all Clippy stories are Savaloy stories, aren't they? Yes, Sondra, in Mike we trust. Oh, Christ. Human, Zara wants you to drink. Jesus, human, have a sip. Well done, human. Human's taking a sip. Zara, human's taking a sip, okay? We're hydrated. Miss Susie, there's no croissants, but that might be your fault. Oh, our faith in Mike. All is right with the world again. Stop, Paula, please. Okay. Chloe, you have to go. Farewell, Chloe. You can work off your Stockholm Syndrome another time. Anyway, honestly, the relief that Miss Susie has her tea is human. I honestly think we need more in our life. And I'm still not convinced that Mike is real. Tea in a sarcastic cup is still tea. Miss Susie. Anyway. Yeah. Miss Susie. Oh dear. I mean, what a roller coaster we've been on. What a roller coaster. No, Apple user, don't be seduced into the world of Savaloys. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Changing the subject completely, although Savaloys, Clippy and Mike are never far away. And no, that doesn't mean that we're shipping them all together, okay? Before anyone says it. And when I say anyone, I mean Paula. So, coming up next Sunday, we have Dead Carl, the Corpse of Snap Legend with Guess the Tune. Behave, Paula. Yeah, Apple user, yeah, technically you did start. Savaloy. It's nice to know who to blame. So yes, next Sunday we've got the Corpse of Snap the Legend, Dead Carl with Guess the Tune. But the week after, we have a lyric quiz, where you will be quizzed on whether you know the words to all of our songs, which actually we haven't performed in a while, so I think we're going to have at some point a singing live. So get your hands on the lyric book, because you will be able to use it to, cheat. But that live will be coming the week after. There'll be a proper test. So we've got Dead Carl next week and a lyric quiz the week after. There'll be a proper quiz. And there'll be a proper prize. No chippies and clippies, thank you, Paula. No. So yes, get ready. Brush up on all the words to all of our songs. Yes, you had hint. Yes, you had better order your copy. Yeah. Did someone say paperclip? No, Grace. No one said paperclip. Grace, in case, because you weren't on the Twitch live on Friday, and you probably haven't had a chance to see the highlights or the replay, there was mention of clippy porn, and suddenly someone mentioning paperclips has a whole different feel to it. Just saying. Just going to leave it there, because we've already invested way too much time and energy into it. We went down a dark road. We did go down a dark road, and it was all the humans' fault for once. I mean, the human sort of signposted the way, but it was the rest of you that held hands and ran down the road at full pelt, wasn't it? Like, be honest. The human just sort of gestured vaguely in that direction, and the rest of you all went, "Why? Oh, here we go," like that. So to be completely accurate. Did you, Grace? No. No, Miss Susie, not that sort of clippy. That I could understand. That's just your basic uniform thing, right? Clippy the paperclip. Although, I mean, you have just spoken volumes, Miss Susie, without maybe needing to. I've forgotten what I was talking about. Was I trying to plug the lyric book and we all got back onto Clippy again? What do you do? Miss Susie, it is niche. Or as Dead Carl would say, eeh, something like that. I can't really do Dead Carl. I mean, I could do Dead Carl, but only if Nuggy was on board as well. Anyway. Anyway, I believe I was talking about the lyric book and how we're going to have a quiz in 2 Sundays' time. So not next Sunday, but the following Sunday. We're going to have a quiz and there will be a prize, and so someone will have to win it. Apple user, how did the human stumble on that? Seems like something you don't find without looking. Busted! Human is a poor, sweet, innocent thing. And never you mind. Anyway, can we get back to the lyric quiz? Doesn't anybody even want to know what the prize is? Is anyone actually going to want to compete? Will it make you care if I tell you? We don't need a story time. We really don't need a story time. How did... Not Clippy in the lyric book. The prize isn't the host. It is a proper prize. How did the paperclip pause? We didn't start it, Miss Susie. Human stumbled upon it 100% accidentally, was sort of surprised it was a thing just because it was so obscure, just because if you're of a certain vintage, Clippy was like the most annoying fucking thing ever. You know, I'm just saying. It's a thing, Miss Susie. Humans stumbled upon it and shared. We didn't start it. Determined to finish something. Yes, sir, of a certain vintage. If you're a certain age, the excitement of a shiny new computer was tempered by this irritating little shit keep popping up all the time. So that's why Clippy is a somewhat haunting fictional character. It's too late for that, Apple user. You can never leave. None of you can leave. You can get quieter, but you could never leave. You can your medication can be increased, but you can never leave. Miss Susie, Mike says he hated. I know, right? Mike is listening. That sounded ominous. Mike, be a good boy, Mike. See, Clippy is the bane of existence. We can blame Bill for lots of things. Anyway, tell Mike to produce a croissant or Clippy will be by. How do we know Mike isn't a hallucination? We don't. I'm still not convinced that you lot are real. I think... I mean, I'm having an existential crisis because I think even I'm a figment of the human's imagination. We're all part of her fever dream. Grace Clippy was indeed an annoyance. Paula, you're a hallucination. Are you? Sounds like fun. He's listening because human has the best dirty laugh. Human has two laughs. It's either a full-blown cackle or it's a wheeze. It's never anything between. Apple user, you're not lucky enough to be a hallucination. Oh dear. Anyway, in 2 weeks' time, I'm not giving up, human. In 2 weeks' time. Grace, everyone's messages are see-through. Maybe Grace is a hallucination. Maybe everyone else's messages are a hallucination for you. In 2 weeks' time, I'm sticking with it. In 2 weeks' time, there will be a lyric quiz. So you either need to be really good at lyrics or you need to have the lyric book. And there will be a real prize. Human might be hosting so that human can keep score. We haven't worked out the finer details yet. So, no, not Clippy and the prize, Paula, please. Miss Susie, what's happening in 2 weeks? Oh, Sandra, I wish someone would help us. At this point, I'd settle for Clippy. Clippy's enthusiastic. The prize is not a paperclip. Zara, I am focused. Zara, I am so fucking focused. It's everybody else. The prize will be your very own song. That is what you can win. If you win our lyric quiz. So obviously, if you have the lyric book, it gives you a leg up. It's like a cheat. I know, Paula. See, that's the right reaction. Exactly, Grace. Yes, a leg up, not a leg over, Sondra. Miss Susie, Mike can play, but he'd need to play on his own account. Because I said so. I don't care what Clippy wants, Paula. So don't just randomly say Savalois. So yes, quiz. Mike would also need to exist. As would all of us. So yes, there will be some rules and regulations and stuff, and we'll make it clear, and then someone will win. Fun to imagine, but definitely imaginary. I mean, I don't know how Miss Susie feels about it, but even I'm a little bit creeped out at everyone imagining Mike now. You know? You're randomly floating in the ocean. Of course you are, Paula, of course you are. So, oi oi Mutu indeed. Anyway, do you know what? At this point, I've given up on the lyric quiz. We're going to do it by the book, or don't. Yes, Sondra, I will not be judging if you have the lyric book open, if you have it closed, but it will be tricky. There'll be some knockout rounds, and then it will get really difficult once we get down to a few of you. So yeah. So yes, I'm not going to judge, but I mean, you're going to need to kind of know a bit. Shut up about Clippy. Anyway, farewell, Mutu. Human is too much of a pro to get alcohol poisoning, I promise you. Yeah. So yes, if you have the lyric book, it will probably be an advantage. To be fair, if you have any old editions of Slay, it's probably quite helpful as well, because some of those have lyrics in. So yes, anyway, there will be a quiz, there will be a prize. It will probably be as fucking chaotic as me telling you about it. There won't be any clippy before you say it, Paula, before you say it. Right, I'm going to let Human take a sip of her own volition. Clippy and slay. No. Human, take a sip before Zara starts shouting at you again. So, Sippy with Clippy. I thought, do you know, for a minute, Paula, I thought it said Slippy with Clippy, and somehow that was more outrageous. Zara stopped fang check, and you have 2 bites on your neck, Grace. Coincidence. The prize is not a paperclip. The prize is a song. Oh, this is just degenerated into some weird word association. And I've forgotten what I was going to say, and it might have been important. Yes, we don't have a theme for Guess the Tune next week. So, yeah, that. Discuss. But if you want a paperclip, then knock yourself out, as they say, Paula. Have your fill. They're not going to be paperclip based. No. You know damn well we did ABBA last time, Apple user, and it was, may I say, fucking painful. So I'm not sure about Disney. We had a go at musicals. I think TV shows is tricky because we're spread across so many countries. I'm not sure about Disney. Sci-fi songs, we did do it like space alien themed thing. General office supplies. We did talk about a Queen one, and we did talk about did we talk about a Beatles one, or did I imagine it? Halloween themed in April. Really, Apple user? Metal or baby metal? Maybe we'll do another artist themed one. Because I think we have done a Queen one, and I think I'm not sure if we did an Elton one. We might do a Beatles one. I feel like there would be lots, and that would be pretty good. Miss Susie, you're doing like a good staple. Dear God. Foot themed. Oh, dear God, Zara. Kaluna, did we do an Elton John one before? Like a long time ago, I can't remember. Grace, you refused to find for themed ones. The Beatles one would be epic. It would go on for days. Yes, Kaluna and Miss Susie. What about an era? We did sort of decade ones. I'm worried we've done those to death. Apple user, what about songs we've made parodies of to train us for... Oh, that might not be a bad idea. It would be like training. A Beatles one would last a whole weekend. Songs about sleeping. I kind of like that one. maybe not for next week, but can a mod please make a note on the whiteboard about songs about sleeping? Nursery rhymes. A Beatles one would last 8 days a week, Miss Susie. I see what you did. I see what you did. I see what you did. Yeah, I like. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. Sex songs, Sondra. I mean, there are an awful lot of songs about it. We're more tasteful and highbrow than that, Sondra. I said it with a straight face. Songs about villains. That's kind of fun. Yeah, Kaluna, I almost think that the sex thing is too much. I like some of the slightly obscure things, like sleeping, like we did things about sun, songs about parties. There ain't no party like an S-Club party, you know. Did you know that, Grace? I'm sure you did. Songs about heroes. Or songs about heroes and villains. There are probably quite a lot about heroes. Songs about bad bags. Okay, Zara. Okay, take a breath. Songs about goats. Songs that mention birthdays. I don't know, were there that many? There are lots of songs about birthdays. I can think of 2. You're actually having some quite good ideas. Songs that vaguely reference something from escape rooms. Ooh, Kaluna. So it could be anything about escaping, anything about ghosts or goats or bears or large girthy snakes. Songs about Savaloys. Songs that humans like growing up. I like the escape room idea. I like that. Songs that humans like growing up, I think, curiously enough, Sondra, that would also be a Queen themed song live, actually. The Beatles do say. Please, can a mod make another note about songs about escape rooms, please? Songs that were number ones on humans' birthday. Oh, that could be interesting. Can a mod make a note about that as well? Kaluna baby got back to work. Songs that have the colour green in them. Yeah, aren't you all doing well? Aren't you all doing well? So we've got loads of options. And it's probably just as well because I've already forgotten the first one. Songs with green in it. That could work. I have to say I quite like the idea of number ones. Or, although that would... For a minute I was going to say, oh, but that would only give us 40 songs. And then I was like, well, how many freaking songs do we need? Humans' favourite songs. I don't know. I don't see the thing with that, Apple user, is I feel like you're only saying that so that you can judge her. Because I know I would. Songs about mint choc chip, duct tape and basements. Well, Miss Susie, I rounded down. I rounded down. Human is 44 tomorrow. Yeah. It's not true, Apple user, I bet. Yeah. Songs about basements. Are there that many songs about basements? Paula, you've forgotten what needed to go on the whiteboard. Fuck me too. Songs about escape rooms. Number one's on the human's birthday. And one that you already put on, I think. Grace, you thought the human was 42 because she is the answer to everything. Right? And songs with the colour green in it. Yes. Yeah, what Zara said. Kaluna, at this point, I think once this live finishes, we're all going to be seeing if there's any songs about basements. There must be. 2 songs that mention basements. I mean, there was a group called Basement Jacks, but I think I don't think their list is that long. We need a Spotify playlist everyone can add to. Do we though, Paula? Do we? Grace, I don't think Zara is trying to make you say it. I think it's all. I would almost think you're contractually obliged to say it, and it's also highly appropriate. Yeah. Clooney, you had a Hitchhiker's Guide birthday when you turned 42. Oh, that would have been a really good idea, wouldn't it, Human? We didn't do that. It would be good to have a Spotify playlist with all the originals that have been parodied. See now, Kaluna, this has cropped up before. I'm pretty sure the Human shared it on Discord. I'm sure that the Human put it somewhere. On Discord, I think there's a playlist. Because, yeah, anyway. Miss Susie, are you just narrating now? Right, so Paula, yes, there is a playlist lyric book. The playlist in the lyric book has the karaoke versions. But I'm sure that Human shared one on Discord that had all the real versions. I say real versions. Apple users going to depart. Farewell. Oh, do you know what? We're not going to be far behind. Where has that time gone? Oh my gosh. Grace, Human can share the DC ones. No, Grace. No, that's our secret source. We don't know when we're going to need those again. It's like giving everybody the answers. We can't do that. We can't do that. I can't believe I just used the phrase secret source in a real adult conversation. Does this pass as an adult conversation? I think it does. Cluner, it sounds familiar. Yeah. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Problem is, it's quite hard to find stuff like that, isn't it? Maybe Hugh will have to see if she can post it again. So, yes, it's almost time for us to go. So what have we learned today, Sondra? We've learned that the whole Clippy thing is not going away anytime soon. We've learned that Prolapse Danus, I haven't got any arms. Don't know where you're looking. Oh, Paula, you've pinned it. Lovely. What have we learned today? Yeah, we've learned that Mike may or may not be real, but it turns out he is still a good boy. Yeah, he is a good boy. And we were scared for a while. We were scared. Actually, I think that's it. It's just Mike and Clippy porn, isn't it? And there's going to be a lyric quiz. And we've got Guess the Tune next week. That's what we've learned. That's all we've learned. Mike is an okay boy. You're still waiting for your bacon butty. I know, Paula. Let's not be too generous. Human father is sockless. He has socks, just apparently not the right ones, Zara. That's very, very picky of him. And we can win a song, Sondra, yes. What do I eat? Space chicken. I'm married to a space chicken. That is why that answer is so fucking funny. We've learned the human is dramatically aging tomorrow, Paula. Yes, yes. Miss Susie's not a good boy. Is a backseat driver irritating asshole? Backseat drivers are irritating. Yes. Thank you, Sondra. Thank you. In fact, do you know what? We've learned quite a lot, haven't we? We have learned quite a lot. But thankfully, our general impression of Mike hasn't been tarnished too badly. Yeah. So, we're getting to the end of the live, and I'm, getting peckish for my nuggie. Thank you, Kaluna. Thank you for all of your birthday wishes for the human for tomorrow. She is going to sleep and get trolleyed. Paula, you weren't expecting to learn anything? That's okay. Give it another 10 minutes and we'll all have forgotten it all anyway. Is it the human's birthday coming up? Have we not mentioned it, Paula? Have we not mentioned it? Forever 21. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Miss Susie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sondra. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes. So I'm going to bring this live to a close. I'm going to thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Sock Monkey. Yes, the human is Aries, if you believe that sort of thing. Shares her birthday with Hitler. We almost made it a whole year without mentioning that one human. Yeah. Paula, it's not your birthday. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, Kaluna, it is Dead Carl's birthday on Tuesday as well. Dead Carl didn't have a slice of the last night. Grace, it's not your birthday either, but happy birthday to Nikki. I know, right? Hitler and Andy Serkis, what a curious thing. Oh, Grace, we're like two sides of the same coin. Oh, I don't want to laugh at that. That is a sign that we really do need to end this. Miss Susie, how old will Dead Carl be on Tuesday? Yes. I mean, technically, dead Carl must remain the age he was when he, you know, yeah. So I don't know, Miss Susie. I mean, he got resurrected. Does that mean he starts counting backwards? Who knows? I don't know how this works. If you know of any other reanimated corpses, you should ask them. And we figure out how it works for their community. Hello, smart boy. You are correct. I am gorgeous. So you're living up to your username. Anyway, as I said about 10 minutes ago, I am going to bring this live to a close. So I'm going to remind you that we will be on Twitch on Friday. And I'm going to remind you that we will be back here with Dead Carl for Grace the Tune. For Grace the Tune? Guess the tune. For Guess the Tune on Sunday. Mike said he's not imaginary. Oh, well, that settles it then, Miss Susie, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Clooney, you think he's got to be in his 30s? He had a business going and a wife. I think he might have had a kid. Is that canon? It's just as well Apple user's gone already. He'd be losing his shit now, wouldn't he? Yeah, Zara, it is Grace the Tune now. Oh dear. Oh, it didn't occur to me that maybe people could be cheating if the human does the Guess the Tune with the number ones when she was born. You can just look up all the answers. No, Paula, not new character drop. No. Smart boy, probably not. I am married, you know. And I am trying to leave. I think the child was a little girl, Paula. I mean, I haven't forgotten that, have I? So it would be Dead Carla Jr., I presume. Anyway, I say again, I'm going to try and bring this live to a close. Please let me end the live. I love you all dearly, but please, let me go. I've been good. No one said paperclip. No one said Clippy. Please don't start that again. Please. Please. Say, I love smart boy. I think I just said it. Clippy loves becking. Anyway, do you know what? I'm just going to go, human. I'm not going to, I can't even bother trying to sign off nicely. There's too many tangents. Pick a random day and they have to guess the year. Oh, Grace, this is adding a whole other dimension to the quiz. Anyway, everybody, I am going to thank you all for joining me because I am going to fucking sign off. We'll be on Twitch on Friday and we'll be back here with Guess the Tune on Sunday. Human is going to get absolutely trolleyed tomorrow. I don't want to think about Clippy anymore. So, Finger of Doom, thank you very much for all of your birthday wishes for the human. She is now going to go and drink herself into oblivion for the next, I don't know, maybe 48 hours. So, thank you everybody, we'll see you back here soon. Have a wonderful week. Look after yourselves. And everyone else can go fuck themselves. Okay, that's a fair mission for the week, isn't it? So thank you everybody for your birthday wishes. Farrakhan for joining me. And until next time, which will be Friday on Twitch and Sunday on here. Until next time.